Hi, this is Nana Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. Looking at fire potential impacts over the next few days, nothing real significant today or tomorrow, but on Friday we're looking at the potential for some gusty winds with low relative humidities impacting the area. Those winds will be from the southwest and gusting in the 25 to 35 mile an hour range. Really dry over the past 24 hours. You can see the image on the left. Really no precip to speak of there and no lightning in the area. Fire activity has been pretty slow over the past 24 hours. If we look at precipitation over the past 7 days, the image on the left is showing observed precipitation, and it's been pretty wet across the northeastern two-thirds of the Great Basin, really dry across southern Nevada. And the image on the right, showing how that compares to normal, shows that things are really abnormally dry across the south, although it has been very wet across the eastern part of the Great Basin, particularly eastern Utah. You can see got a significant amount of precipitation in our event that we had over the weekend. ERCs are starting to recover across the west and the south, but they've come down pretty significantly across eastern Utah, and that's really tied to the cool and wet weather that we had over the weekend. The 10-hour fuel moisture shows a similar trend with really dry 10-hour fuel moistures across the south, and pretty good recoveries across the east where we did have that strong source storm system. So no surprise, the area of greatest concern with the upcoming weather is across central and southern Nevada and far southwestern Utah, where it has been drier and the fuels are drier. Satellite this morning shows clear skies across the area. And if we look at the upper weather pattern, you can see pretty mild day, pretty calm day across the area. Nothing highlighted on our significant fire potential map. Winds are expected to be pretty light today, and relative humidities will be low. Moving into Thursday, we'll start to see southwest flow picking up a bit ahead of the next storm system. Winds will increase a little bit in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range tomorrow afternoon. Then as we move into Friday, a storm system begins to make its way into the Great Basin. We will see gusty winds become a concern on Friday, and the significant fire potential map on the right has a high risk for wind and low relative humidity for Friday. Looking at that in more detail, you can see the strongest winds are expected to be across central southern Nevada, southwestern Utah, and the Arizona Strip. We are looking at low relative humidities there as well, so that's the main concern on Friday. Really dry over the next 3 days, no precipitation except for far western Nevada. Moving into Saturday, that low pressure system continues to make its way through the area. We will see winds increase across southern Utah and the Arizona Strip. Moving into Sunday, continuing to see that low pressure system make its way across the Great Basin. However, we will see relative humidities coming up on Sunday, so we're not currently highlighting anything for wind and low relative humidity on Sunday. Then as we move into Monday, that system making its way out of the area, looking at a pretty quiet weather day Monday. And then on Tuesday, again, the potential for some increased winds as another storm moves by to the north. In the next 7 days, really not much in the way of precipitation across the Great Basin. It looks pretty dry. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day outlook, it's looking like we will see above normal temperatures across the majority of the Great Basin with close to normal precipitation for the area. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter.